My favorite episode of the season is episode 6. I think across the board, storytelling is so refined, but a beat for you in that really landed very well for me is the stuff that happens on the road. So I wanted to ask you about shooting that material, but in particular kind of nailing the dialogue less beats of her realizing she just killed someone.
That episode is a really important one because it makes her realize how far she's going in keeping herself safe, maintaining her objective to take down Vought. And also it really wakes her up to realize, I think she's kind of been in denial about how much this world and being in Vought has changed her. You know, if we think back to episode 1, season 1 of Annie or Starlight, we all know that would have not been a feasible thing for her at all. And I think the way she digests the death and that she causes it and what's going on in that episode it's a really hard pill for her to swallow. And I think it's what ultimately, I think a lot of the season is about her building up that facade to go covert, but also she's got a wall up in terms of Hughie and her mom because she's had her heart totally broken. And I think when you have someone who is young and ignorant merely because they've not yet been exposed to certain aspects of our world and they have their trust betrayed, it can put up a really thick wall. I know that happened for me personally, and I know that oftentimes you compensate with a wall that's too thick and you have to slowly find yourself again and your trust in other people. And I think that episode and the death she causes makes her realize how far she's strayed from herself. I think that she knows that certain things have to be done. I think she thinks that it did have to be done, but I think that it's the beginning of her starting to find herself again after all of her deep heartbreaks in season 1 and her exposure to this immensely dark world. Her facade and walls have become excessively thick, and she's then, she sets out to find the in-between between being not naive or ignorant, but also being her true good self.